Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Barrel's Garage here. You can see I still got, it's still too cold out there to degrease that and get it ready and paint it all up, gasket it, and all that stuff. So I can still waiting on weather out there. So instead of just sitting on my laurels and not doing anything, I came in here and I started to get it ready for wiring. You can see I pulled my wiring harness out, the old stock uh, Ford one. But one of the key things that I do is I go through and I label everything, where everything came from, because there's a few things that even though they all look the same, like that one right there, that's got a unique deal on it there, socket. I know that one goes in the lower dash now. Now what I'll do is I'll take and I'll cut these wherever I need to cut them, and then I'll splice them in with my new uh, wiring harness, that 22 circuit Speedway kit. I found doing it this way, and I take my time and I go through and I pull the harness, even though it's the stock harness that, I'm not going to be using. I pull it all in one piece and I label everything on it. That way, when I go back and I put my other one in, I want to reuse all this stuff like the light switch and the stock ignition. I want the dash to look stock, like, I don't want it to look funky. I know I customize a lot of stuff, but I like the dash left alone. And so that's what I'm doing right now. I'm pulling this all out, like I said, all in one piece, and then I'll lay it out there on a table, stretch it out, and then I'll lay the new kit right next to it, get everything, a game plan going, come in, and I'll probably mount, let's see, where's that button? There we go. Then I'll probably mount uh, that new box, probably right there. That way I can reuse that hole right there, that grommet, to run my front wires out. And then I'll probably run the rear, instead of chasing it down in the stock location like that. That makes it hard to get to if anything goes bad. I'll probably run it down the side here, back into there, all the way up into the trunk for the tail lights, the gas gauge, all of that. Do away with the center run. They're just, I got to pull the carpet, everything to get to that. I don't like that design. So I am going to shift it over here, run it. The dome light, uh, I'll probably leave the dome light alone, and because it runs down through the A pillar dog leg here down inside. So that'll all be done. Now, the reason I pulled the dash and I'm getting to this point here is because of this guy right here. this These old stock nutserts. Well, this one's stripped, so it's just spinning. So I got to get behind there with a pair of vice grips, clamp onto it as hard as I can clamp onto it to try to get that um, hinge bolt out of there. That way I can straighten this all up and get this door to shut right again. When this door caught and spun open, what it did is it bent the hinge right here. It took a pretty hard hit, and you can see right here it bent it. So I got another hinge. So I'm not going to mess with trying to straighten that or anything. So I got another hinge for it, and I'll get get in there, get that cut out of there somehow or another, and then work in another nutsert for up there. Anyway, and in order to get to that, you got to go through the dash. See, there is an access hole right back in there, but the only way to get to it, you got to go from the dash down in. So that's where I'm at with her today. My point being on this is, when Mother Nature throws you some curveballs like that, you can still keep going. You just got to shift to another side, and this has got to be done anyway. So we're still making headway on it, right? So to everybody out there, keep swinging for them fences and get out there and get some metal hot, even if it is in wiring. All right, we'll catch you on the next one.